Lee Boxer Truth. It seems like it's official. It seems like it's official. You know, all this talking apparently came up with something with Shakur saying that if Devin goes down, if he meets him at 144 pounds, it's a fight. It's on. And what does Devin Haney say? Yes. Now, people pumped up about this. They agree with it. I don't want to hear no complaints afterwards or whatnot. Regardless of the situation, on both sides, I don't want to hear no complaints at all. You know, this is what you guys wanted. You wanted to be, you know, on that type of atmosphere. So hopefully this goes accordingly to plan. Both of these fighters get paid. They put on a good show, because I can tell you one thing. If it's a hug fest or you know, nobody's decisively winning by maneuvering around and outboxing and making the other fighter look good, and if it seems like they're just holding the whole fight, that's going to be a problem. But I don't see that happening. I see what I hope to see is two determined fighters wanting to see who the best is. Wanting to see who the best is. You know? You got Devin Haney, who everybody says that he goes against everybody. He doesn't back down from nobody. His only setback was against Ryan Garcia because it wasn't considered a loss. But we've seen Devin Haney get dropped and hurt bad. And this wasn't the first time we seen Devin Haney hurt. Now, I have to go and look at Shakur's fight to see if he's been hurt and how bad he's been hurt. I'm not saying that fighters don't get hurt, but, you know, depending on how your recovery time is, it could be a bad thing. You know, I have a cousin who says that when Devin Haney gets hurt, he's like on Bambi legs. His recovery time sucks. You know, we've seen Floyd Mayweather get hurt. We've seen him get hurt. But we see his recovery time, which is crazy. He'll come back the next round and then start opening up shop. So, but then again, there's only one Floyd. So let that be known right now. There's only one Floyd. One of the best defenses in boxing. Point blank, period. So, we're going to see elite versus elite. And I guess this is going to be the big announcement on Zuffa. So, with that being said, hopefully, you know, we have some more good boxing coming up. And maybe this will open up everything. You know? I was just shocked when I seen Shakur defeat Teofimo the way he did. It's crazy. Never seen him beat like that. One thing I know for sure is if you have a weakness with any of both of these fighters, either one of these fighters, they're going to expose it. Now they're saying Devin Haney kept getting caught with the left hook. If he's vulnerable to a left hook a lot of times, Shakur will expose it. You're talking about a high-level boxer. A high-level boxer. So, we're going to see. We're going to see. And I hope nobody has no disagreements with the weight because Shakur was not gonna budge on the weight, and I don't know what the rehydration clause is, and I don't know what the penalty is of not making weight, or is that even a factor? Like if you don't make weight, the fight's off. All I know is that Devin Haney definitely better be in the gym and hopefully he can make that weight because it's not guaranteed that he can make that weight, but apparently he can if he's gonna say that he agrees to the 144-pound weight limit. They're not fighting at the 147. But the same thing was true with Canelo versus Floyd. Canelo and Floyd fought out of catch weight. Manny Pacquiao was a catch weight king. But this does make both fighters, they're both not at the weight that they currently are fighting at right now. Because I believe Devin Haney fighting at 147. And Shakur is fighting at 140, if I'm not mistaken. So to bring that in the middle, 144, or bring it up to that weight, so that means he's got to come under 3 pounds and maybe a rehydrate clause. I'm not sure. But that'd probably be in the contract, rehydrate clause. But we're going to see. Once contracts are signed, it's official. But contracts haven't been signed. Agreements have been made on Twitter or whatever they got, Instagram, whatever it is. It's got made over there. But we just want to see a good fight. So if Zuffa can bring this fight bring this fight forward, then we're gonna have a great fight. We're gonna see the best fighting the best in their prime, and maybe they'll seek to fight Gervonta Davis or fight somebody else that's in that division. Because you still got Conor being in the mix, which he's a Zuffa fighter, and you still got other fighters upcoming. So maybe this is their big bang out to have this big old fight automatically off. First fight. So this definitely will be a good fight. I see it being a good fight. Skill versus skill. Best fighting the best. Lee's Boxing Truth. Like, comment. You know what to do. Subscribe.